Okay, you can open it.
Oh my gosh! You got me a Trackmaster! First walk, kinda nervous. Wish me luck. Before I got my Trackmaster, I barely did any physical activity. Now, I can't stop walking. 87 hours without sleep. Are we really surprised?
My wife loves her Trackmaster, but if I'm being honest, I just put duct tape on the floor. I wasn't gonna pay $200 for her to walk around in circles while I watch football all day.
I love my Trackmaster. Granted, I've had to start doing coke to keep me up, but I've never felt more alive.
Yeah, I know she developed some questionable behavior, but I'm okay with that, as long as I get to keep watching my birds.
Hello, I'm Cameron Brown. How we doing? What a night. Advertisement is all about finding a problem, solving the problem, and marketing the solution. So I've created a product I think people will love. The product is more like a crisis. We need to stop, at all costs, our friends from playing guitars at parties. Most musicians can play to the room and create a nice atmosphere. Guitar people will blast shitty emo crap at max volume. Don't waste your time on me, I'm already in the middle of an intimate gathering. Shut the fuck up. My solution, I want to start selling pop-up signs for when someone pulls out a guitar at a party. As soon as the guitar gets heard, the sign pops up and says, "Stop." The best part is, the sign doesn't go back down until the guitarist Venmos the host $2. Marketing the product is trickier because I want to try multi-level marketing, but I also want my marketing to work and make sense. Thank you. When you have a friend start a business with a multi-level marketing company, it's kind of like watching them go to the Upside Down from Stranger Things. They stop being a normal person and you only hear strange murmurs from the radio and the lights. It kind of sounds like, my oils cure anxiety. If you run an Instagram multi-level marketing account, please reach out for help. Your friends still love you. They just want you to know that you are not the boss of a company that you did not start.
Now your child can finally contribute to the house with the brand new book, Kids Do the Taxes. Kids Do the Taxes is a brand new intuitive way to teach your children about all the fun of doing taxes. They'll learn real life skills like balancing your checkbook, filing for tax returns, find out what benefits you're eligible for. Other methods of keeping kids occupied oftentimes tend to be ineffective in helping them to learn. And most books for children to read don't have any educational value. But not Kids Do the Taxes. And unlike other educational books, it has skills they will actually use. All the while, parents will get all the free time they want now that the taxes are being handled by someone else. But that isn't all. If you order for just $19.95 in the next 15 minutes, we'll throw in a free copy of Kids Do the Plumbing. Now your child will not only learn a marketable skill, but you'll never again have to pay for your pipes to be fixed.
Okay, Dad, we fixed the leak now. Can we please be done?
Order in the next 5 minutes and we'll throw in 3 more books from the Kids Do series. Kids Do the Cooking, Kids Do the Driving, and Kids Do the Time. So order Kids Do the Taxes along with all these other great books today. You must be 18 years old to order.
In 2020, when you browse online for something, you start getting advertisements related to that thing, which I don't think is the worst thing in the world. For example, if I was Googling Donald Trump facts and then I start getting ads for self-help books for losing my virginity, is that so bad? Advertisers get ads, you know. I once ran an advertisement, and then I started getting ads for how to make better advertisements. It's a fun little hellhole I still have not escaped from. It's like imagine that you professionally teach people to wear hats. First of all, that's awesome. Secondly, imagine someone comes along wearing a hat on their hat, and they tell you that, hey, I have a hat on a hat, so I know how to teach hat wearing to hat wearers. I will teach you to teach people how to wear hats. You just have to give me the proceeds of your hats to fund my hats on hats. Are we having fun yet? When people shop online, my favorite people are the ones who say, the 1-star reviews really tell you more about a product than the 5-star reviews do. Like they're the ones who just figured that out. I have been shopping online for years. If I want to purchase art supplies from legitartsupplies.net and then 17 days later receive a used piece of gum stuck to a paintbrush, that is my right.
Has a TikTok?
Yeah, right.
Didn't even know because I don't follow it and he doesn't follow me.
Wow, that's fake.
That is fake.
That's like
And I
straight.
made a public announcement if you recall, I made a public announcement.
I always knew that I was the best TikToker. I'm the most TikToked about. So it honestly just kind of, it hurt my feelings. Right? You know, if
Sasha's TikToks are arguably worse, so we don't even watch them, but... And then Rush is trying to not follow lines in TikToks.
What is TikTok? I'm a Vine only kind of gal. Vine forever. Rest in peace, Vine. Like, I'm just like done.
Martha's TikToks are, like, they're not that great. But, like, I feel like if they're friends, then maybe they should follow each other. But, like, don't follow either.
Wow, what a night. Marketers love the term SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. In other words, they want to be at the top of a Google search. Marketers say that if you're not one of the first 2 Google results, your product or business may as well not exist. Well, I Googled my name, Cameron Brown, to see how I'm doing. Top result, Cameron Brown, Ohio State wide receiver. Get all the stats at 247 Sports. That's my impression of a wide receiver. Thank you. Second result, a Huffington Post article, how LA County imprisoned Cameron Brown for a decade without conviction. I shit you not, this is a guy standing next to a dog and a baby bear. He's not hurting anybody. If you disagree that people are not looking further for products than the first page of Google, think about the last time that you searched for something and honestly thought, I wonder what's on page 2. The only exception I can think of is a Google search for Harry Styles outfits, because that is a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, I mean, if they invited us both to come over, that'd be cool. I mean, it's Nick Foles. Am I going to pass that up? No. All right, class, before we begin, let's all rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm new here. What are we doing?
Fly, eagles, fly, on the road to victory.
Have you ever attended a Westchester business class during football season?
Yeah, I am right now. Do you know what's going on?
Do you like the Eagles?
No, not really. I'm from Pittsburgh.
Wait, did you say you don't like the Yo, Rick, we got one. We finally got one.
Wait, is that a problem? And who's Rick?
Nah, that's cool, John. We got the product for you.
Introducing Birdamine, the first medication for students at Westchester who don't like the Eagles.
What are you doing?
Take it.
No, I don't know what that is.
Take it. Side effects may include...
Wait, what?
Nausea, headaches, inability to control your left hand, uncontrollable desire to argue about whether or not Pat's or Geno's cheesesteaks are better. Pat's are definitely better. Geno's taste like my feet. Loss of feeling in your body and mind. Inability to hold a long-term relationship with anyone except for your mom. A strong desire to terrorize Broad Street after the Eagles win or come remotely close to winning. Excessive rage when someone says Sheetz is better than Wawa. Toxic masculinity and heartburn.
All right, class, what's 2 plus 2?
Isn't it?
You got this, young bull.
I mean, go Birds?
So, Chris, what do you think?
Ever since I started taking Birdamine 5 minutes ago, my life on campus has been nothing but home runs and slam dunks. Johns, I don't feel so good no more.
Birdamine, coming to a frat near you. FDA patent pending until Rick gets his business degree. I dropped out to become a SoundCloud rapper.
Well, that's just about the end of our show. I just brought a ukulele on stage. Feel free to groan. Thank you. I just wrote a little ditty to summarize everything we said tonight. I went through my news feed to see what I might find, because I was Googling guitar straps a few minutes ago, and now it seems that Big Brother knows what's on my mind. Sure enough, a picture of a tough guy looking tough. He says you two can play guitar and I'll teach you over Instagram, and I will only charge you $90. They say sex sells, but what's next tells me text sells, and hold your loved ones tight. They say sex sells, but what's next tells me text sells, and hold your loved ones tight. I went to a festival in town. The girls at the festival were selling Bud Light Blue and Bud Light Brown. They offered me a drink from a cooler on their shelf. I told them if I was gonna have a beer, at least I would respect myself. They say sex sells, but what's next tells me text sells, and hold your loved ones tight. They say sex sells, but what's next tells me text sells, and hold your loved ones tight. I watched a news broadcast because today I've decided to feel sad. I heard about the coronavirus in the USA. I'm scared. I want to hug my mom and dad. The man on the news, he said the situation is hot. He said, but not as hot as the Doritos new jalapeno loco poppers. Oh God. They say sex sells, but what's next tells me text sells, and hold your loved ones tight, but not too tight. They say sex sells, but what's next tells me text sells, and hold your loved ones tight. Thank you. I hope you've had a wonderful show.